just in the gym at the moment, just testing out the audio. It's pretty loud in here right now. We got a fan right over there next to me, and we got some speakers blasting. So yeah, this is probably the loudest part of the gym right here. Just testing out how the audio sounds. Right now you're listening to the 32-bit audio. 32-bit, no clipping, so shouldn't matter how loud it gets, we should be able to turn it down. Just testing how it isolates my voice and how it sounds in a really loud environment. Testing the audio at my chest, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing the audio. So lav mic's in, how's it sounding? Testing out the lav mic. Curious to see how the lav mic sounds compared to the audio from the Rode itself. So we'll see how good this lav mic is, how it sounds. We'll take it out in 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're back to the Rode without the lav mic unplugged. How's it sounding? We'll put it back in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're back to the lav mic now. Back to the lav mic, how's it sounding? Alright, hey guys, so I've got the Rode Wireless Pro microphones right here, and I just want to go over some of the cool features that they have, some setups you can use, and why I picked these microphones, and why I think they're essential for content creators and professionals. Whether you're a videographer, cinematographer, just a content creator, I think these are an essential bit of kit to add to your gear. I'm a full-time videographer. I've been doing video for over 2 years. I've tried out a lot of different equipment, and I work in a lot of different situations. I film a lot of different kind of things, whether it be outdoors, events, interviews, gym workouts, weddings, cafes, musicians, music videos, concerts, etc. And audio is a big part of my workflow. As a professional, high quality audio is essential. You could have the best camera, the best gear, but if you don't have good audio, it can just ruin the video. So I have a bit of background in music production as well, so I'm big on good sounding audio. Yeah, let's get into it. So first I'm going to go over why I picked these over other microphones. So I've got the Rode Wireless Go 2s. I came from those previously. I've also got the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus shotgun microphone. They're great microphones, but if I only had to pick one microphone, I would go with the Wireless Pros. The versatility, you can use them in so many different situations. So DJI have some competing microphones, very similar pricing, and I was trying to decide which one I should get between the DJI and the Rode. I did a lot of research into both. Audio quality wasn't a factor because they both sound great. The main differences, I think, for me were accessories. So it comes with 2 lav microphones, which is insane because these cost almost $100 each. Just coming with 2 of these is massive. I was going to get the DJI microphones, but then I got to factor in, I need lav mics as well, and I'm going to have to add on another almost $200. So the Rodes coming with those microphones are massive. And the lav mics are used in so many situations, more professional work. You can mic up a client under the shirt. The lav mics are a lot more discreet. So you just got this on the shirt instead of this massive shiny reflector. So these are definitely useful in interview type situations. You don't want these massive blinking lights and everything on someone's shirt, especially if it's a more formal type interview. And the lav mics are easier to hide as well. You can put them under the shirts. You plug the lav mic straight in here and then you can just put this in your pocket. Yeah, lav mics was a big reason. Just almost saving $200 just with that. Another was the case. The cases on the Rodes are smaller. I travel heaps and my gear has to stay very compact. So just having a small case like this, really good. Another reason why I picked the Rodes is so you can plug the case straight into the computer and you can access the microphone straight from the case, which I think is really cool feature. My personal opinion, I just like the look of the Rodes better. I think they just look a bit cleaner. And I've had before where the lav mics actually get pulled out. Now DJI don't have this feature, but the Rodes do, where you can actually screw this in and lock it. So these can't get pulled out. So if they're in a pocket and a client accidentally pulls the cord, it can come out and you might not even realize and you might just ruin all your audio. So having these been able to lock is a really cool feature as well. The DJI mics don't have the locking mechanism on the mic itself, only the Rodes do. So another reason I picked these over other microphones is the 32-bit recording. The DJI have this as well. 32-bit float internal recording is massive. You can't clip. So you can yell into this microphone and it won't get distorted. You can always turn it back down. No more clippings. If a client gets a bit too excited, they start yelling or laughing, you can turn down the volume. You're not gonna have to worry about it sounding all muffled and clipped. Really good feature over some other cheaper microphones out there. For instance, the Rode Wireless Go 2s don't have that feature. And I've run into a lot of issues where things have got too loud. I didn't set the gain maybe right. Sometimes the clients had it on their shirt. It kind of pressed up against their throat a bit and it was just clipping the whole time and it ruins the audio. 32-bit recording is massive. So we're gonna move on to why I think these are essential for content creators and professionals. So if you're a beginner or looking at getting microphones, I'm just going to go over why these wireless ones are essential, I think. Especially for a first microphone, I would go with wireless for sure. My first microphones were the wireless go-tos. Having wireless audio is so useful in so many situations. So you can just give this to a client and they can talk, they can stand anywhere. If it's an interview, you can put the lav mics on them, or you can just clip it to their shirt. These also come with some magnetic clips. You can put the magnet behind your shirt and you can clip it directly on your shirt. But having high quality audio, no matter where they're standing, they can hold this, is essential. If you decide to, you can put this on your camera itself and just use it like a shotgun mic and get the audio off your camera. You can put it on a table in front of the clients. You can just move it around. So you can get audio not only from people, but you could put it in the boot of a car and you can get the exhaust sounds, or you can put it on a motorbike in your backpack or something and you can get that sound. Especially with the 32-bit, it's not going to clip, so you don't have to worry about the exhaust being that loud. You can put them anywhere and you don't need to connect them to your camera as well. Just by pressing the record button, you can use them as an actual standalone recorder, just the transmitter by itself. So you don't need the receiver, you can just use this if you want to. So that's another cool feature. So what's included in these packs, it comes with 2 packs if you didn't know. So you got the rechargeable pack right here, and then you've got this accessory pack. And this just is jam-packed with accessories. You got all these wind muff things. These are great. I recommend having these on most of the time. If you talk a bit too close to the microphone, sometimes you can get some popping. So if you have this on, that gets rid of that. And also if it's a bit windy, I've seen a lot of people use these and they don't have this on and it's a bit windy day and it just ruins the audio. If you're using these, I recommend just leaving those on most of the time. It comes with the magnetic clips, as I said. It comes with like a nice microfiber cloth, the 2 lav mics, some clips and accessories. All the cords you need. So it comes with an iPhone lightning cord and a USB-C cord. So you can plug it directly into your phones. And the 3.5mm cord that plugs into your camera. So it's got all the cords you need. I think that's a really cool feature of these, is it comes with so many accessories. So you don't need to go out and buy things. It just comes with everything you need. Now I'm just gonna go over how you can use them. So obviously, as I said before, you can use them as a lav setup. So you can put these in the client's pocket and you can run the cord up under their shirt. Now with lav mics, I recommend having it towards the chest area. You don't wanna have it too high. The sound will sound a bit better and deeper, more natural towards the chest area. And if you put it right up at their collar, sometimes it can hit their throat and it can make the audio sound distorted. So I recommend, if you can, have it a little bit lower on their chest. It'll sound a bit better. Now, you can use this as a standalone recorder, as I said before. So by pressing this button right here, you can activate internal recording. This red indicator will be illuminating when it's internally recording. So it's really easy. As soon as you turn them on, all you do is press this button and the red light will come on. That means it's recording. So it's really easy to set up. And also, after you finish recording, put it in the case, plug the case into the computer, or you can plug the microphone directly into the computer, whatever you prefer. And a folder will open up on your desktop and you can drag the audio straight to your editing software or straight on your computer. So you don't actually need the Rode app to get the audio off these microphones, which is really cool. I recommend getting the Rode app just for other features, but if you want to quickly get the audio off, you don't have to download the Rode app. You can just plug it directly in the computer and drag it straight out. If you're recording and there's cameras, you can just activate the recording directly from the transmitter without the receiver. Then you can link up the audio after in post. So just do like a clap or something and then you can sync up the audio pretty easy. You don't actually need the receiver on the camera. You can just record directly in here and then you've got audio. And then you can do all the filming and then just link up the audio. Now, a really cool feature with these is you can actually use these transmitters to power other microphones. I'll give you an example right now. So I've got my shotgun microphone right here. So I can actually plug this directly into the transmitter. The audio will shift over to this. All right, so now you're getting all the audio directly off the shotgun microphone. So that's really cool, just powered by this transmitter. So that's a really cool feature. And why you would want to do this is if you need a boom mic set up, but you haven't got a cord long enough to connect to your camera, you can have this on a tripod set up as maybe a backup or main source of audio, and you can just set this up by itself. And that's all you need, literally just this. And you're getting all the audio directly off this. So that's a really cool feature. And then you can have the other microphone connected to your camera and running maybe on the client. So you can get this source of audio and then you can get the lav mic as well. Or you can put both of these on your camera at the same time. So you could have this connected to your camera and then you could have the other receiver and transmitter on your camera as well. So you could be getting 2 sources of audio. Why you might want to plug the shotgun mic in instead of just using this. The shotgun mic is better audio quality from a distance. So these mics are made to be used up close, where the shotgun microphone is meant to be used at a bit of a distance. You can also plug your headphones directly in here, and it's got a headphone amplifier built into it. So you can monitor audio as it's being recorded. You can plug your headphones in a transmitter and you can listen to the audio. So that's a really cool feature as well. All right, so what's 32-bit audio and how to use it? 32-bit audio is a higher quality audio that has a lot more dynamic range, meaning you can go louder without it hitting the ceiling. Regular microphones, you can only be a certain level of loudness before it hits the ceiling and it clips and it sounds distorted. And once it clips, you can't get that audio back, so it cuts it off. Similar with lighting, if you go too bright, you lose the information and you can't get that detail back. So same with the audio. So having 32-bit raises the ceiling massively, so you don't have to worry about clipping unless it's, you know, extremely loud or something. But usually, especially with voice, you're not gonna have to worry about it. You just gotta make sure that your editing software can support 32-bit, but most softwares will support 32-bit. So how to use the 32-bit recording? All you do is turn it on, press record, red light will show, done. So it's really simple. And in the Rode app on the computer, if you connect the case, you can actually turn on a feature where it'll always record as soon as you take it out of the case. So it'll remove the step of you pressing the button. You can change it so as soon as you disconnect it from the case, it turns on and starts recording. That'll just stop any mistakes of you forgetting to press record on here. And exporting really easy, as I said, just put it back in the case, plug the case into the computer, and you can just drag the files straight onto your computer. This does have a feature called timecode where it can link up the audio very accurately, but I find just matching the waveform is very easy. If you've got multi-camera setups and you're doing it very often, you might want to use timecode, but for me, linking up the audio is really easy. You just find a high peak and then you match up the audio to the video. So the case, as I said, these keep the microphones charged. So whenever they're in the case, they're charging up. If you're traveling and that, you just take them out, ready to go. You just make sure the case is charged and you're good. Another cool feature, with the cords provided, you can plug them directly into your phone. Also, another tip, make sure you keep these updated. So if you plug them into the Rode app, you can check for updates, and Rode released some pretty cool updates for these. So they'll get new features and things. So just check every now and then if they've got the latest updates. All right, so some other features they have, battery life. These run about 7 hours of recording time. And with the case, you can get up to 21 hours of recording time using the battery from these and the case. You should not have to worry about battery life at all. Range, Rode claims about 260 meters. So you shouldn't have to worry about it cutting out, but if it does cut out, you do have the internal recording, so you can always use that. That's the benefit of having internal recording. You don't have to worry about it cutting out. If there's any interference, if they go too far away, you can always get the audio off the microphone itself and have crystal clear audio. So that's really cool. It's got some other features which I probably won't use, like the gain assist. It balances the dynamic range and it can level things out. I'm not going to get too much into depth of those. I don't see myself really using that. So final thoughts, I think these are amazing microphones, really good sounding audio. You've been hearing the audio the whole time coming directly from this. Let me know how it sounds. Yeah, so amazing quality, so versatile. I love the case, how you can just keep them charged. And these boot up really fast. Coming from the Rode Wireless Go 2s, which it takes a little while to boot up, these boot up almost instantly. So as soon as you turn these on, boom. It's a really cool feature you'll notice if you've used the older ones. So yeah, I think these are amazing microphones. Definitely recommend them. They're a little bit pricey for everything you get with them, including the lav mics and that. I think it's definitely worth it. Let me know if you want to see any other videos on these, any more breakdowns or exactly how to use them. If there's anything I didn't cover here, let me know in the comments. I didn't want to go too much into depth on how to use them. I mainly wanted to go over the cool features that they have. So yeah, again, if I had to pick only one microphone to have, 100% these. I'm going to be doing some more videos on some more equipment. So let me know what you want to see, what kind of videos you want to see, tutorials, review videos, just let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.